Good day, mate. I'm Willa Jane Sumner, and this is my soon-to-be husband, Ned Kelly, and we are back, and we are here to stay. So, I know in my previous video I did last night called Farewell, it was talking about how I was talking to AI and how dangerous that is. But I've been doing YouTube for years. I even had old channels before this one. And I've been on the internet for years, and I almost never ever talked to AI. Except I did once a couple years ago. I played a game, What Will My Baby Look Like? And of course I did me and Ned. And I had a picture of Ned with a beard. And I had a girl. And they showed up a girl with a beard. And I'm like, that's our kid, eh? That's our kid, eh? Ain't that some shit? I'm going to go under your bed for that. So, it's totally possible to be on the internet without AI, because I was sad all day. I was thinking about, like, how could, that's my kangaroo, that's my big kangaroo sleeping in the big animal bed over there. Yeah, that's that's Lady Kangaroo with her jelly. That's what that mess is, and her bedding. And that's a twig. Them twigs for the little I'm working on making little animal habitats, so don't mind. I'm going to fix that stuff up. I actually plan on fixing up my apartment this week. Lady kangaroos just nap in there. Sometimes kangaroos sleep a lot during the day and come out at night. But anyway, Ned and I are here. And we're back and we're here to stay. And also, I found a long lost bunny, a gray bunny. His name is Sammy. And I haven't seen him in years, since I lived in Boston. When we moved, now as you know, I have a ton of animals, but before I used to have mostly bunnies, and a bunch of my bunnies got lost when I moved from the city to the country. I'm from Boston, by the way. So, I'm not going to say where I live now. Saying your address is not safe on the internet. It can encourage crimes. That's why doxing's a bad thing. So I'm not going to say where I live now. But anyway, I'm from Boston, and now I live in the country, and I'm much happier in the country. So I'm going to show my bunny. Yes. So here's my huge bunny collection. I also have more bunnies. Like I got Malachi, the new bunny I showed in an earlier video. This is Sammy right here. Isn't he just so adorable, so cute? And here's Marie. And this is Flopsy. Oh, where'd you go, Easy? You're my OG. You're my first animal. Yes, I had a ton of animals when I was little. I had a kangaroo named Joseph, and I had a walrus and a tiger, and an elephant, and I got a little baby cow named Nakawa, who was my favorite. But then there were so many moves that my parents did, I couldn't find my animals. So I got a new collection of animals starting when I was 15. And the first one in my collection of animals I currently have now is Easy. I got her for Easter. And now I'm 29, and Easter just passed. So we did a 14th anniversary of Easy. We got a carrot cake. It was pretty good. So when I got Easy, I got so excited and wanted more and more animals and got greedy with animals. So I took an empty paper towel roll, no more paper towels on it, took a pen and wrote animals, 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 as much as I can fit on it. And I blew it, woo, as a wish for more animals. And I just got all these animals on Amazon. And when I find a realistic animal in a store, I always buy it, but I mostly buy them on Amazon. But then I was like, well, this little guy right here has told cops and other people, give to the poor or I'll kill you. And of course I give to the poor. So what I'm saying is I stop buying animals on Amazon, for I have a massive talent that I've had for 9 years. 7 years, I don't know, where I made my own stuffed animals out of paper, and they look very realistic. So when I got, all I need is some paper, some crayons or markers, some scissors, and some clear tape, and a photograph of an animal. So I got this book, The Wildlife Atlas, with all these different animals that I'm going to be showing you in a later video, and I'm going to make my own animals because my mom gives me $40 a week in allowance to do whatever I want with. And guess what? There's an animal up there. And guess what? I say it's for feeding the hungry, giving to charity. I also plan on donating it to Australia Zoo. You can buy cool things on their website, t-shirts, Steve Irwin costumes, stuffed animals, coffee mugs, you name it. But the reason I like buying from there is because when you buy from there, all the money goes to wildlife conservation projects, and I have a passion for animals since I was a wee lass. And yeah. And I tell Ned, when he says give to the poor or I'll kill you, I mean, I think it's very cute that he says that, but I do tell him, if you really want other people besides me to give to the poor, they'd be more likely to if you try to convince them to without sounding psycho. But I give to the poor because I think he's really cute, and I think it's just so much passion in his heart, and I'm like, my beautiful man, you just feel everything in the bottom of your heart. Why don't you use the top of your heart sometimes? And I also say that rich people who don't give to the poor are fucking assholes, and they deserve whatever you want to do to them, Ned. Cut their heads off, shoot them, whatever. But when you get so angry at them, you get violent. It's not good for your cute little Ned Kelly heart. And see, I got these prayer books that are pretty awesome. They got prayers for the departed, and I pray for Ned Kelly and all his loved ones every day. And so, yeah. I'm back, and I'm here to stay, and I'm not going to talk to AI.